What's up guys, Hinkin here. In today's video I'm going to show you guys my tips and tricks for Monster Hunter World Iceborne that made me a better hunter. First we have use your loadouts. There's the items loadouts. I have some of them. Like I have a light bowgun one, heavy bowgun one. I have a bow one. You can use them for Elder Dragons fight, so you don't bring traps in them. There's a lot of ways you can make your item loadouts. What I really use the loadouts for is the equipment. I make a lot of builds, and for me, this is something I wouldn't live without. The equipment loadouts is really something I use like all the time in this game. It's really useful. Second tip is get your power charm, power talent, armor charm, and armor talent as soon as possible. And how do you get those? Well, and what do they do actually? So the armor talent and the armor charms raises your defense, and the attack ones raises your attacks, just by having them in the pouch. And how do you get those? Is by buying them. To box, you have to buy 2 of them, because in your crafting list you can make the talent with some Betelgeuse talent. You can actually carry all of them in your pouch, and yes, it does stack. Number 3 is your Palico weapons. So your Palico weapons and equipment. I personally really like the flashfly cage because it traps the monster, but unlock all of them. They're all really useful in their way, and it can really help you in a fight. For the weapon, I usually go for paralysis weapon or a sleep weapon. If I'm playing solo and I have a heavy weapon, I'm going to get the sleep one. And if I play multiplayer or solo but not with a heavy weapon, I'm going to take the paralysis weapon. It just gives more openings, and this plus the flashfly cage, the monster is always paralyzed. Number 4 is your radial menu. Use your radial wheel. This I have my mentals on there. I have my whetstone, dust of life, life powder, farcaster. But what I really use it for is my mentals, but and all those other options that you have, but the max potion. Actually, you go into items, you can select the ancient potion as well, but personally I use max potions because I have more of mega nutrients and mandragoras, which are actually the items you need to make max potions. So I bring all of that in my pouch, and that means I have up to 7 max potions in my pouch. You can do the same with ancient potions. Number 5 is you have to understand raw versus elemental. For example, for greatsword, I tested this myself. It actually doesn't even matter how much the monster takes of that element and how much elements you have on the greatsword. If the monster is weak to that element, it's always better to go for raw for slow weapons. With the dual blades, for example, and other fast weapons like the bow and the sword and shield, the element is important because element is added damage to your attacks, and because you attack fast, these numbers add up, and you can kill a monster faster with that. How do you see those elemental weaknesses on monsters? It's in the large monster field guide in your hunter's notes. Number 6 is in the canteen. Get Felyne Safeguard. If you card a lot, which happened a lot to me before I started getting better with those tips, I carded a lot, And Felyne Safeguard really helped me because it gives you an extra card. How do you make this meal? It's in the beer, only red beer. You take all the red beers and it's going to give you Felyne Safeguard. If you card a lot, if you want an extra card, it's really important to get Felyne Safeguard here. Here I didn't get it, but if you take a voucher or a gourmet voucher, you're going to add it for sure. How to get those? I'm actually going to link down the video in the description on how to get Felyne Safeguard, but it is in the Hoarfrost Reach. Number 7 is in your settings. It's the player silhouette. What does this do? What does the player silhouette do is how can you see your character through objects? If it's on off, I can't see myself through objects. And I happen to die a lot because of that. So I fixed it on this thing, and now I can see my character through objects more precisely. And that just leads me to attack even when I'm not seeing, and also not dying because I can't see. Number 8 is when you don't have stamina. You know, there's this long animation that you do when you don't have stamina. You're going to get hit for sure. So when you actually see that, you run for a while, you dodge, you run out of stamina, there's a way you can cancel that. It's by attacking or unsheathing your weapon, and it refills your stamina. For number 9, it is how to get the best decorations in the game. See, I have a lot of good decorations. I've been playing for 860 hours in this game. I have 2 attack 4s. I have 3 critical eye 4. I have agitator 4 twice. I have also an handicraft 4 that I got not too long ago. And how do you get those juicy decorations? Well, there's some event quest that can give you that. For example, Muir number 1, which is a tempered furious Rajang. What does this quest give you? It doesn't give you decorations, but it gives you astral melding tickets, and you can use them to make decorations at the Elder Melter. I believe it's not there, it's Guild Alchemy, I believe. Yep. Astral Alchemy, the astral melding tickets, they're going to make really rare decorations. So if you want to get good decorations, this quest is really good to get those. There's some other event quests as well, like the 3 tempered elders here. In the Tempest's Wake, Day of Ruin, and the Cold Never Bothered Me. This is a tempered Kushala, a tempered Teostra, and a tempered Lunastra. They'll give you pretty high chance of good decorations. I personally like more the Teostra one because it just goes quicker. And there's also the Wrath of Thunder Descents. This Nogre tempered one. Quest also gives you a lot of decorations, but it gives you less quality decorations than, let's say, the tempered Teostra or the tempered Furious Rajang. Another way to get it is by investigations. And on those investigations, you want to get a threat level 3 tempered monsters with at least 3 boxes. So the 5 boxes are of course the better ones, and I wouldn't personally do a quest with more than 1 monsters because it just takes more time. If you want to farm decorations due to 1 monster quest, yes, they have less health in 2 monster and 3 monster quests, but it's still going to end up taking longer. I personally prefer to go with the only 1 monster quest. And the 20-minute hunts, what's going to happen in 20-minute hunts, I don't do those. because the monster he just keeps leaving the area. So if you want a challenge, you can do those 20-minute hunts, but I would not personally do that. I'm going to show you a hunt here, a tempered radial with 5 boxes, and at the end I'm going to show you the rewards. If we're actually going to get something good, I don't know, but there's a chance that we can get something really good. Tip number 10 is to learn the monster's moveset. Don't try to rush the process, don't be too greedy. Learn his moveset. It's going to make you way better instantly. Here I got hit, but I had Rock City anyway. If you learn his moveset, you're going to have way better times on hunts, and you're going to be able to get him way lower health if you still die in the quest than it would if you would not learn his moveset. At number 11, the ground iframes and the Superman dive. So here you saw the iframes I had on the ground. He can't hit me while I'm on the ground. I'm just going to heal real quick, and there a Superman dive. It also gives you really good iframes. You're pretty much invincible. Here I'm going to stay on the ground. He tries to attack me, and yeah, as I get back up I get hit, but you know the point. If you stay on the ground, you're not going to get hit while you're on the ground and he attacks you. At number 12, we have some mounting tips, as I'm trying to mount that Rajang. So for the mounts, the game actually tells you to move while he doesn't attack. To brace, sorry. For me, I prefer to move up the body. On Rajang it's a little difficult, but I prefer to move than to brace. And when that circle in the mini-map of mounting is just like that, a little circle, that means the mount is almost over. And there you can finish him off, or he would just fall over if you do too much damage while it's in this circle. At number 13, we have the capture versus slay question. A lot of people might have told you that you get more rewards by capturing the monster. It is not true. You actually get the same amount of rewards for capturing as you would get for slaying it. So just do what you prefer to do if you want to slay it or capture it if it goes faster. Another tip here. Please let the greatsword users wake up the monster when it's sleeping in multiplayer. Please. I see so many times the dual blades guy or the longsword guy hitting the monster while it's asleep. Let the heaviest weapon in the group hit it. Or place down bombs. Don't attack it with your spirit combo or whatever. Just let the greatsword users do that damage. I just killed it with one hit there. Here we are going to see the rewards of that quest. 1032, it's a good time. It's not. These are sealed face stones. This is what you want to get for decorations. This is the highest rarity. I don't think we get anything good here. I mean, steadfast not bad, but I already have 3 of those. I believe that's an handicraft deco at the end. It's not bad, but it's not a level 4, so yep. These are the types of decorations you're going to get when you do those tempered level 3 threat monsters in your investigations. I actually started a Great Jaggers hunt to teach you about the Clagger. What is the Clagger? It's actually a claw stagger, which happens when you do a lot of damage to the monster. You might just Clagger right away, or it's just going to fall over. Going to wait for him to get back up to show you. And there's a timer on that Clagger. And actually you can reset the timer by clutching onto it. The timer is not that long, as you can see. I'm going to get you guys another Clagger. It's a high rank quest, so the Claggers are going to come quick. Right there, no, another one. Hit him another time. There we go. If you actually wait a little bit and then jump on it and jump off, you're going to have time to finish your combo. Whether it's a greatsword charge hit, and I killed it. Whether it's a greatsword charge hit, or if it's a longsword spirit combo, you can end your combo. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Actually, guys, I have a bonus tip. When you're poisoned, take a mega potion before healing with an antidote to save some health. Thank you for watching.